Times of crisis is when you find out who your real friends are. You know that? First of all, I want to start off by saying, the woman who takes care of Angel, it never crossed my mind that she and her husband, and it never crossed Selena's mind that this woman and her husband would decide in the end they didn't want Angel. Okay? Never crossed my mind. I thought that they loved Angel enough that they would, you know. But apparently they don't. I just never crossed my mind. And have I asked this woman for things? Yeah, bare minimum. Bare minimum. Pretty much having to do with Omar. Omar to the vets, Omar to get his nails cut, and then I might, you know, stop at the store and get water or something like that. But bare minimum. And the bare minimum, I felt justified in asking this woman because she and her husband love Angel to death and get to have Angel for total free. Which is why when my mom, a lot of times in the middle of her breakdowns, one of her things would be, I want that I want them to pay half for it. Mom, they're not going to agree to do that. Why not? They get to have her, yeah, and I always thought that if push came to shove, as in my mom can't live alone anymore and has to go to a home, that they would want Angel, but no. No. But again, when I've asked this woman for the bare minimum, right? It's not like we bug her all the time to like take us shopping or things. No, bare minimum. Not an emergency situation. Only one time when I was going to meet a friend, there was an emergency situation. And the woman was home, but her husband wasn't. But I asked her now to drive me to, I hadn't planned on going to the hospital, but they asked me to come in and try to convince my mom that she's got to take those tests, that she has to comply with her meds, that she can't be ripping out her IV and things like that. You know? Bottom line is, in times of crisis, you find out who your real friends are, who you think cares about you, because I can guarantee you, this woman's not 18, you know what I mean? She's lived, and I can guarantee you, if one of her real friends needed, wouldn't matter if it's a Saturday afternoon, if she was home and answered the phone, she would inconvenience herself to drive that friend, you know, down the street. Not that far. It's not that far. You know. And again, she wouldn't even be in our lives if she didn't get the benefit of having Angel. You know what I mean? She recently said to me, do you think your mom will spring for getting Angel groomed? And I said, don't worry about it. We'll pay for it. We didn't even ask my mom. You know? Because my mom had been talking about just not wanting Angel at all and whatnot. But this was also when she was, unbeknownst to me, not taking her meds and had a bad UTI. So, but I told you before, people that didn't even know me, I went across the street to ask the people, and they were gone on vacation. People who didn't know me let me go into. They took me on an emergency basis, took Omar to the vets on an emergency basis, and the guy sat in the car. See? That's just kindness at an inconvenient, non-planned time. The woman who takes care of Angel never has problems as long as she gets advance notice, but nobody likes to get non-advance notice, and you know what I mean? That's why non-advance notice doesn't happen that often. It happens in emergency situations, you know? I've called her in emergency situations and she has said no. Okay? Again, it was only one time that she said yes. Okay? But when I'm feeling like this, and you can't drive me to the hospital, it's just a slap in the face to me. You know? It cost nearly $40 to take a taxi. But the thing with me is that a friend, someone who cared about you, would do it. You know, it's what, a half hour, maybe less than an hour out of your life? Instead of feeling blessed that you have a husband and you know what I mean? She can't do that for me. It's just a slap in the face. It really is. Slap in the fucking face. Called it back and said, you know, you might as well just try to find a home for Angel. Let the new owners pay for everything. You know, it's sickening. She couldn't drive me down the street. I'm not asking her to drive me to the store for milk or something like that. My mom's in the fucking hospital, and this is probably the beginning of the end for her. And yeah, I actually wanted this woman to show that she cared. I did. Obviously, that wasn't going to happen. And she is a good person. You know what I mean? I don't hate her. I thought that they would take Angel. Really did. I always thought. It never even crossed my mind because I just thought love would overcome anything. I thought they adored the dog because I'd do anything for Omar, you know? But they never wanted another dog anyway, according to her, and they took Angel as a foster, you know, because Angel reminded them of their dog that died. But it's been so many years now, I just thought that they would want Angel if it came to it, and I was wrong. I was so wrong. And that's sad. I feel like if someone will do so, you know, if she hadn't answered the phone, but she's home, she's not in the middle of a party, she just didn't feel like doing it, so I don't matter enough. I don't matter enough for her to drive me pretty much 15 minutes down the street, you know. So, say she lives around here, say take a half hour out of her life, maybe 40 minutes tops, and then, you know, they go home to her husband, everything's fine. But no, of course not. She's not going to do it because she really doesn't give a shit. They'll probably secretly be happy when my mom and I and Angels all out of their lives. Well, guess that she's not even remotely a kid. Okay, she's older than me, and I can guarantee you in her life she's done things for people she cared about that inconvenienced her. I just don't matter enough. That's all. It's the bottom line. I don't matter enough. Not as surprised at that as I am at that they're not going to take Angel. Selena could not believe that these people were going to take Angel. I just thought that they would. I always did. I thought they loved Angel so much that so what, you know, but they don't want her. I think it's more the husband, but it doesn't matter. I always thought they would take Angel. I really, 100%. I told her, like, you blindsided me. It never crossed my mind you wouldn't take Angel if it came down to it. Matter of fact, I thought she would welcome it. Periodically, you guys know, I've said my mom should just give these people Angel, and meanwhile, that was never an option. Are you fucking kidding me? And people are just... I know it wouldn't be fair to Angel for me to have her, okay? Yeah, she'd be company for Omar and whatnot, but I don't even know. I can barely take care of myself and Omar. I'm incapable of giving up Omar, but I can't take Angel. I can't, people. I can't. We do love Angel, but we talked about it, and he's going to be retiring. We're going to be yeah, but so what? If you had a dog, it wasn't Angel. If your dog hadn't died or something, you'd deal with it, you know? I just thought that their love for Angel would overcome anything, you know? Just like I'll do anything for Omar. I was wrong. Today. My mom's church friend, former, I can't stand now, but you know. Definitely did all kinds of things that inconvenienced her. Went out of her way. Spent hours putting up curtains here, and the curtains were defective and had to go and return them and get new curtains, and she ironed them at her house. She just went out of her way. She's taken her to the hospital before. So it's not like I've ever asked this woman who takes care of Angel for major shit. What would major shit be, Laura? I'll tell you what major shit would be. Because my mom has said, why can't she drive you when my mom's locked up in these mental hospitals? Major shit would be taking me to visit my mom an hour away. I would never dream of asking her for that. But a half hour total. Maybe a few extra pennies, you know what I mean? Yeah. Slapped in the fucking face. I would have taken her. Of course you don't want to do it. You know what I mean? I hope I ruined her day. She gets to be happily married and get to have Angel for free and everything else. I hope I ruined her fucking day. She's a nice person. I hope I ruined her day. Saying what I have a right to say, you know? It's not like I'm asking you to drive me to the store or something, and my mom's in the hospital, and you can't drive me friggin' down the street, pretty much, you know? Take less than an hour out of your wonderful Saturday, where you're not doing anything but kicking back. It's not taking your whole Saturday, it's taking 40 minutes of it, you know? So I hope I ruined her day. And then I called back and said, you might as well start trying to find a home for Angel. Let the new people pay for the Apriquel that we get all at once for like $200. We get like months worth of it or whatever. Let them pay for it. You know, I was gonna pay for it. Me. Out of, you know, but you can't drive me down the street when my mom's in the fucking hospital, and I really just need a friend to cry on your shoulder briefly during the friggin' 15 minutes that we're driving to the hospital. You can't give me that just because you're home with your husband and having this wonderful Saturday. Fuck you.